Okay, we live in the crib, vibing with Veto. We gonna kick off season 2 with my player partner, man. Been running this shit for a minute. I asked him if his name was Zip Kennedy, goddamn, cause he been like, changing names and shit like that. But introduce yourself to the world, my brother.
What's up, everybody, man? My name is Zip K. I'm happy to be here, man. I'm rocking out, vibing with Veto today.
My guy.
Yes, sir.
We getting ready to end 2023, man. How we gonna kick off 2024, bro?
Man, bro, right now I'm in a period of planning and getting ready to take over. I think 2024, that's going to be my Kobe year. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? So
for sure.
I'm just trying to go up as far as real talk, my personal life, finances, sense of self-security.
It's time for that.
It's time for all that, man. I'm trying to build on top of the hard work that I did this year. So 2024, bro, is going to be the level up year, man. I'm ready
For sure.
to start reaping some of
The benefits for all the hard work you do.
know?
Facts. You've been working for a long time, man. I think the first project was the 404 era.
Yeah.
Talk to the people a little bit about that, man, in terms of that. How did you come up with the name? And, like, you had some heavy hitters on that project, too, from, like, Sci-Hi to, it was a bunch of motherfuckers. I was like, God damn.
So, like, 404 era, I wouldn't say it was necessarily my first project, but I would say it was the first one that really got me a certain amount of acclaim.
For sure. That was the golden project.
The debut.
Yeah, facts.
So, 404 era, the title was really just, I'm an Atlanta nigga, bro. I've been here all my life.
East Atlanta.
For
sure.
East of Atlanta to be exact. But I've always kind of stuck out like a sore thumb. I've either been not hood enough in the hood areas, or I've either been not proper enough in the more highbrow areas.
For sure.
So I've always felt like, man, I don't know where I fit in. It's like I'm here, but it's always something lacking or missing. So 404 era just embodied all of that. It's kind of just like, and then also being progressive and technological and shit like that. That's just like a computer code when it's just like, this page that you're looking for does not exist. 404 era. So sometimes I feel like niggas like me in the A in the city at the time, I just feel like, bro, I'm one-on-one. I don't really exist. I'm here, but something is different, like 404 era. So
facts.
And then shout out to everybody that was on the project, man.
You had you had like Sci-Hi. Was it Black on the project too?
I'm keep it G, man. I'm a lot of niggas' first introduction to Black on some just like the local.
Yeah, Black was on there too.
He was on there, and I ended up having a show, like a album release party, and everybody that was on the project came and rapped and performed with me. So shout out to everybody. I don't want to start naming names.
It's all good.
Heaviest Black, big shout out to him, and Sci-Hi as well. That's big bro. It's a bunch of dope artists. That's my baby, man. 404 era really, took me somewhere.
So that was like, what year was that when that
That's
came
2015, 16.
You should do a reunion show, bro.
God dang it, bro.
You should do a reunion show, my dog. Like, if you feel like that was your project, that was like one of them ones, like, bring that shit back out, you know what I mean? And let the people know, like, this was my baby. So, like, I'm going to do a show for the fans.
So
like,
how much
you know
I owe you for the ID you just gave me?
Hey, just put me on the performance, goddamn.
That's happening, bro. Like,
we good.
I think that's a great idea, man.
For sure. So let's talk about what you did 2023, you know what I mean, and everything, you know what I mean?
Okay. 2023, this was a big year for me, bro. I hadn't put out music and things like that in like 5 years. I was really dealing with a sense of depression, a sense of failure. I graduated college right after the 404 era album dropped, and I was really expecting to be up out of here. And when things didn't really work how I panned out, man, I fell into like a little series of depression and figuring out my own life and getting my shit together. So it had been quite some years before I put out some music. Right. 2023, bro, was me kicking myself in the ass and saying, bro, if you don't have the help, if you don't have the resources, what you do got is your gift, bro, and you got to put it out.
Yeah, bro, like sometimes you got to rely on your God-given talent. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because, like, when you think about money is just something it's just here. It's a tool, you get what I'm saying? But, like, having a talent, you get what I'm saying? That's something that God instilled in you, bro. So you can always make it if you rely on that. You know what I mean? You rely, or you know what I mean? Or I don't know your religion beliefs, but spiritual beliefs. But, you know what I mean? If you rely on, like, what you're good at, the money gonna come, bro.
100%. I think God put something in everybody, that natural given talent that you can use to support your lifestyle and your family. And so that's what I wasn't doing when I was distracted and deep in depression and just filling my mind and filling my life with activities that was distracting from what my purpose is. My purpose, bro, is I'm a generational songwriting talent. So this year I got back into that, and I forced myself to put out the music. I did a series of singles and videos and concepts all throughout the year, bro, and really just forced myself to put my shit out into the space to be received, and that did so many good things for me, bro.
Facts. Do you feel like, and I'm gonna ask you this, from man to man, spirit to spirit,
sure.
do you feel like you live in your truth?
I feel like I am now, bro. Sometimes, bro, you can be afraid of your greatness or your projection for greatness, man.
Right.
And I think that was a little bit of it. I felt like I had expectations for myself. Maybe I put expectations of myself on others, and I felt like I was just kind of falling short. Things wasn't happening the way I wanted to, and because of that, bro, I ran away from my truth. I was easy to distract, and this is crazy, bro, that we having this kind of in-depth talk.
It's all good. It's all good.
You know, I ain't really got into the weeds of the, what
facts.
but yeah, bro, I was really running away from my truth, and I think like accepting that, like, bro, I was put on this earth, man, to inspire people with my story, my trials and my tribulations, and a nigga that's out here that's like me that feels like he's maybe in a regular space, but a special something inside of him in a regular space. I feel like I communicate with those people, I speak for those people, and it'd be a disservice to my purpose and why I was created if I don't do that shit.
Facts.
So that's what I challenged myself to do this year, and like I said, man, it's been really great for me, man. I'm so happy that I kicked myself in the ass. And
man, facts. Yeah. When you were going through like your depression, because I feel like, everybody goes through like certain trials and tribulations in their life. Even me with depression, I battled that too. Sure. How did you cope with that, and how did you like get back on the track to where you are now? Like, you know what I mean? Did you just keep yourself busy, or was it just like, nah, I'm gonna sit with this, I'm a basically just, sit with this, understand this, and then try to move forward?
Man, what I realized, bro, sometimes I've been blessed to have a really good community, man. Whether I've been depressed or not feeling myself, whatever like that, bro, I really do got a handful of friends and a handful of people and supporters that have believed in me beyond me believing in myself.
Facts.
So I don't speak to no therapist because I got some homies, man.
I was about to ask you that, though, bro.
I mean, and that's something I'm on the fence about, and that's something I might need to do. I think for sure I need to talk to somebody that's unbiased about what I got going on. I think most young dudes probably do. I don't know that we give ourselves that grace to do that, but so I don't have no therapist, but I've had some real deep and enlightening conversation with some people that I respect and I know that care about me, man, and like that's done wonders for me.
That's dope.
And also, bro, like keeping yourself busy, but keeping yourself busy with the right things.
With the right things. That's what I was gonna ask you, because like when you go, and I didn't mean to cut you off, but like when you going through certain stuff like that, you can find yourself just partying and like filling the void with other things, you know what I mean? Drinking, I don't know if you smoke, whatever, but, and that's, smoking is not a bad thing, but like, you know what I mean? If you indulge in that a little bit too much when you're going through something, it can be a spiral effect to like.
Use nothing for a crutch,
facts,
bro. That
facts.
goes back to me just running away from myself. Sex, drugs, swiping, trapping, just doing anything and everything that is fogging your mind and distracting you from what you're supposed to be doing out here, giving yourself to the people. So, I don't have the answers for everybody that's going through what they're going through, but just know that there's a door. You know what I'm saying? If you have any support, I know sometimes as Black people, we just say like, we gotta do this shit we gotta do it ourselves.
Facts.
If somebody is there, if you have people in your corner, man, be vulnerable and open up, man.
Let's clap it up to that, for real. No cap. So yeah, man, I'm glad that you back on track. You know what I mean? We gonna get back on track. You know what I mean? Uplift this shit. You know what I mean? But let's turn it up. So right now. Yeah. Atlanta, right? Yeah. You know what I mean? East, you come from the East. How do you feel the sound of Atlanta? Like, how do you feel about like the music that's going on in Atlanta right now? And how do you feel like your mark is going to be made? You know what I mean? 2024.
Man, I think Atlanta's in a real interesting place right now. I do think that there's a need for like the underground and the upcoming music culture and scene to be like, to have the light shine back on it.
Dope.
I'm gonna just keep it G, bro. Like, I think there's a lack of originality around here, man. Like,
speak on it.
Everybody sound like somebody you can tell that people is influenced, and that's dope to have influences.
Right.
But I think one of the things that sets me apart, and you asked me about my space and all this, is that I don't sound like nobody else, bro.
Facts.
I don't, if you try to be different, that's not gonna work. You just gotta be yourself.
You just gotta be yourself.
And I found out that being myself, when I listen to me, you can't hear my shit and be like, all right, so like that influence, he sound like that, or he's in that camp, he's in that camp. It's my music, and I wish that there was a little bit more of that going on in the city. Yeah. But the space is wide open for it, and there's a lot of dope people out there. So
facts. Do you feel like genres are like important? Like, you know how they put a label on certain shit, like, oh, this is hip hop, but really it can be something else. You can be having a message in your shit. You know what I mean? Like, do you feel like genres are important. You know what I mean? To put a stamp on somebody like that, a label.
Man, that's a great question, bro.
Because it puts you in a box, I feel like, bro. Like when on the bottom of the CD or the bottom of whatever the EP, it says hip hop or whatever, like when you're searching for certain shit. But you can have a song on there that's like spiritual trap. Like, you know what I mean? Like it could be something totally different, like Trap 808s, and you could be talking about God on there or whatever.
So like Andre 3000, his last project, that's gonna be seen as like a hip hop album or something like that.
Yeah, like I wonder, like if anybody pulls it, like you got your phone on you, bro.
Yeah,
pull that shit up. I gotta see what the new one was like, what it came up under.
Let me see.
Go to your Apple, right?
Because when they go to the, because I got it too. I got it right here. So like.
So. Is that
okay,
alternative?
So
alternative. But it's no words to it. Like so, like how do you define alternative? Like that's just he's on a damn flute. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like how do you put a stamp on that? That's what I'm trying to ask.
You know what's interesting to me is I was watching some shit Rick Rubin was talking about, and he was just talking about separating the art between the business, and he was just saying that I think when it comes to like artistic things, bro, I think it matters less what the genre is. I think it matters less what we're putting ourselves in.
Facts.
When it comes to categorizing and shit like that, that's more so about commerce, bro.
Facts.
More so about the music business.
You feel like they do that just so it's like the fans that normally buy things can just gravitate to that, you know what I mean? Or
yeah, I really think it's like setting up a little mini supermarket or a grocery store and saying, no,
yeah,
food, this is the produce aisle.
Facts.
Blah, blah, blah. So, like I said, it's for consumerism versus saying, hey, look, man, this is a full spectrum. You go explore and find out what you want to, you know what I'm saying, do. So, I think that the genres and all of that type of shit, man, I do kind of care about it, but not as much because I'm not as motivated by the commerce and the business aspect of the music industry as I am about the art and all the dope shit that's happening.
Facts. So I'm gonna just ask you this question. So what would you label yours? Like what would you label, like, you know what I mean? How would you describe your sound, your music, you know what I mean, in terms of that?
I think that it's
take your time too.
Yeah, I got
yeah,
facts. This one. I just honestly just keep it simple. I think I'm a melodic rapper, bro.
Facts.
I'm a rapper, but I incorporate melodies and some pretty dope like musically sound shit in my raps.
Facts.
That's been hard for me because I honestly feel like sometimes I'm genreless, bro. Like I'm a chameleon when it comes to this. I have a wide range and variety of shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? On my essence, I'm a rapper, bro.
Facts. Facts. What made you start, you know, your journey on music? Like, you know what I mean, growing up and stuff like that. Was it something that you always knew you was gonna do, or like it just kind of fell into place?
Man, I've always been a creative. I've been drawing and sketching at a high level since I was a baby. Not taught. A lot of people in my family are musically inclined. To be honest with you, just always came up in the church. Mom was involved. Dad was in the sound booth doing audio. So I'm always sitting there taking in all the notes and the melodies and the instruments and all that type of stuff. I started playing saxophone in middle school and ended up playing that at a high level up until about high school. And so musically, I've always been like in the music, like the art of music. And then as far as like hip hop, bro, like my lifestyle, my culture, my surroundings, man. I'm from Decatur.
You from Decatur? Yeah, facts.
So that whole triangle right there really influenced, like, all right, the music is one thing, and now my life is another thing. We're gonna put these things together, and I think I make a lot of relatable shit.
Facts.
That's what set me apart. My life is relatable, and it's also dope music.
Facts. The way of the internet, the way that music is consumed, like, do you feel like that's a good thing or a bad thing that people are just receiving it so quickly? You know what I mean? Do you feel like it's like a microwavable effect? Like, or like, you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying?
I do, bruh. And it really kind of hurt a little bit because something that you love, I feel like the care and the time and attention is not being given the same way that it should be. But at the same time, bro, like, I'm also a realist. And my whole thing is you can sit around and bitch and complain about it and whine about it, being happy with it.
Or adjust. You gotta adapt. Adapt. You know what I mean?
Adjust.
Yeah, facts.
I'm kind of on that, man. I complain about it. I feel how I feel for a minute, but we're gonna keep it moving. I keep rolling with the punches, bro.
Facts. Before, man, like, you can go to a CD. Go to a store and get a CD. You feel what I'm saying? And you'll just sit with it. Like, man, you know what I mean? This is my favorite project. I'm gonna pop this motherfucker in and I'm gonna listen to this shit every day. Yeah. Now it's like, damn, you scrolling. Damn, this a fire-ass song. Damn, this shit fire too. Oh shit, like, you know what I mean? I just feel like right now it's just so much shit that we take in. We just gotta, I feel like now we just gotta just kind of just pay attention to what we like, bro. Like, you know, you feel what I'm saying? If we like that shit, fuck it. I'ma just ride to this motherfucker until I'm tired of it.
The space for everything is real different, bro. But I will say, just for artists, independent artists specifically, man, I'm trying to train my core fans, bro, to be patient with me.
Facts.
Those are the people that I care about. Now,
Facts.
there's the general public and everybody
Right.
that want to hear my music and see my shit, man. Hey, y'all gonna get the dope art and y'all gonna get it how y'all receive it. But for the people
Right.
that's tapped in with Zip K on a day-to-day basis,
Right.
caring about my story and what's going on, you know, we're gonna walk at the same pace. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And if I gotta slow down, we're gonna slow down. If we speed up, we're gonna go together. But for everybody else, you know, you get the full spectrum of shit. But so don't rush, man. I ain't say for independent artists trying to get your shit. If you're building a story, if you're building your world out,
that's dope.
Appeal to your audience, appeal to your people, and then take it from there. But generally speaking, with the way that the game has changed, man, I done busted my ass all year, put out a project that people been for 3 weeks and then be off that. So it's like, you know, how do you deal with that?
Facts. Do you still believe in grassroots promotion, like hitting the streets, like being visible, being accessible, man? If you got to pass out some flyers, get dirty, pass out some flyers. You got to shake some hands, go holler at some folks, DJs, shit like that. Do you still believe in grassroots promotions?
I think right now it's about balance. I argue with some of my dogs every day about, man, it's more important to do digital. It's more important to post online, to buy the ads and do all this type of stuff. And then, you know, we do, like, I come from guerrilla marketing.
Man, that's what I'm saying.
Still effective, bro.
Man, that shit's still effective,
let me
bro.
Come through and shake your hand. Let me drop my stuff off here. I got some merch. I got some stuff here. I'm gonna be here. Let me put a poster up.
Because that's where they gonna buy the shit. Like if you develop like a core audience like that, you know what I mean? They gonna follow you to the internet. But also, like, I feel like the internet is kind of influenced by opinions. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Definitely. If, let's say, something happens in your personal life and it gets on the media, on the internet and shit like that, now they're taking away from like your artistry. They're like, oh, because you got into this. Yeah, man. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So I feel like once you got that core following from doing the guerrilla marketing, they don't give a fuck if goddamn something happened. They gonna still support you.
Your followers, your fans, man. That's what you really desire to create. Otherwise, bro, you just get caught up in like you said. What's the narrative today? Is we rocking with you?
Right.
Or we canceling you?
Right.
I ain't getting caught up in all that. I mean, for the people that care about me and know what's going on, those are the people that I'm catering to first, and then we're gonna grow and expand from there.
Facts. So when the buzz is all the way up there, you feel what I'm saying? Like, would you rather get booked for clubs or do hard ticket selling and tour?
I'd rather do hard ticket selling and touring, man.
Facts.
My artistry and my music is really made for that. But once again, I'm an Atlanta nigga, man. So we done did all the holes in the walls and all the clubs and all of that type of stuff. But my music, bro, is really for niggas is in their urban environments, but that have a little more highbrow or seeking some higher vibrations and shit. So I want to get into touring. That's the only thing that I can say that I ain't really did all the way how I want to yet. On the road, man, and to people. So hopefully 2024 we're going to incorporate a lot more of that.
You feel like the club burnt out?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, at least you gave an honest answer. Like,
man, the DJ
elaborate
culture,
though.
The DJ culture ain't the same, man. You know, the hookah and the section situation is going on.
You think the hookah kind of fucked it up?
I'm not knocking it. I just think that it's different than what it was.
I mean, the section shit, it's like, man, back in the day, just standing on the floor was enough. Oh, you feel what I'm saying? Going to the DJ, just you in and out. Now it's like, hey, buy a hookah. She following you around with that motherfucker. Buy a hookah. Like, goddamn. I'm finna come in here and give me a drink and give it to the DJ and be up out of here. Then they look at you funny, like, oh, he ain't spending no money here.
Hey, bro.
Like,
it's $40 to get in.
Facts.
Spend my $40 to get in.
$40 to park, nigga.
$40 to park. At least $40 to get in.
Yeah.
I spent $80. Now you want me to buy what from up out of here? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, my $80 for the drinks and the bottle, I was finna add another $20 with to get a $150 bottle and spend it dope before I even got in. So the club culture, once again, has become about commerce and less about culture. And I just think it's the way of the world. But I do appreciate a lot of people that are doing some like grassroots shit, man. We can make our own events.
Facts,
people
bro.
Care about
facts,
people
facts,
care.
bro. You know? Yo, so like I was looking at another podcast and they were talking about like Metro Boomin has said like the mysterious artist is kind of like fucking up the game. You know how motherfuckers be like doing them posts where it just be like them hiding their face or whatever type shit. Do you feel like being again accessible and visible is more better for like your, you know what I mean, like your artistry, like, you know, the long haul?
Man, dog, these are great questions because through my journey and through my career, these are things that I've dealt with and sought out.
Yeah.
When I was first touching the road, man, everybody need to see your black ass, bro. You need to be everywhere that you can possibly be.
Facts.
And then you go through this motion where it's like, all right, like you said, the mystery artist.
Yeah,
So
bro.
much about them. You know, everything is minimal, nowhere, black grayscale.
Yeah, yeah.
That, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I tried to do that shit, but I'm like, nigga, I'm too Atlanta for that shit, man. Motherfucker tried that goddamn mysterious shit. Nigga, we know it's you, nigga. It's you, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this shit crazy, man.
Oh man, in today's day and time, bro, I really think it's so much opportunity to do your own thing individually. There ain't no formula or format, but it's got to be authentic to who you are. So, like you said, if you're trying to be a mysterious ass motherfucker and then everybody knows, like, bro, you know, you're doing too much. You're putting on, But if that's who you are, because I know some people that I kick it with, they my homie, they my best friends. And it's like, man, you a mysterious nigga, bro.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? So be true to yourself, and that vibration it's gonna send off the right energy.
Facts. So we got another project dropping. We got some singles dropping. What we got,
bro? First of all, we got PBJ. It's out right now. I dropped that
for
shit
for sure. My bad, PBJ. Yeah. Let's talk about that.
It's rocking right now. I had a great listening party. I still have a couple events that I'm getting ready to do. We're gonna do paint, smoke, and sip for it. We got some merch that we giving.
Do we know where the event gonna be at for the paint?
You'll have the information first. I also got some gifts for you guys up here.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? We got some merch. We did some retro CDs in jewel cases.
That's hard. That's hard. That's hard, bro.
Everybody like, why did you do CD?
Nigga.
This ain't necessarily too play.
Collector's items.
It's a collector's item. It's a souvenir. It's got detail in the artwork and in the pages and shit like that. It's got handwritten notes and messages from me.
Do you have the lookbook in there too? Yes. Like, okay.
We got the lookbooks and all that.
Dope.
So it's well put together. So we got gifts and treats for everybody. The remainder of this year is just going to be about giving to the people, and then next year it'll be about working on the dollar. But as far as what you said, new music dropping. I'll have something this month coming out before Christmas, just to have some vibes out there. There's a project that's already in the oven right now, because this year was.
So we got PBJ. What's the next one gonna be called? Or we can't give them too much.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there.
Okay.
Currently, right now, my next project, I plan for it to be called Control Shift.
Okay, Control Shift. Why you named it that?
All right, so dating back to before PBJ, my last project was called 404 Error.
Mm-hmm.
That's some computer shit.
Right.
Control Shift is also a computer shit.
Right.
Control Shift, you press Control plus Shift, that gives you access to the shortcuts.
Okay.
On your computer screen or whatever like that.
You an IT nigga?
Nah.
Oh, okay. I had to ask.
I really like. Nah. It's just something that's progressive, and I think it's crazy, like the relatability between some of the things that we deal with every day and just like real life. So with Control Shift, like, what type of person are you when things shift out of your control? When you're no longer in control. I thought I was supposed to be such and such after 404 Error, and then everything that I thought I had under control shifted. Damn. Now, when you click Control Shift, it actually gives you options, bro. Damn. Instead of you seeing it like a curse, it's actually a blessing. Now you can open up your spectrum and choose which way you want to go. So that project will highlight a lot of that mindset that I was in when I was lost, when I was trying to find myself, when I was being distracted and things like that. And kind of describe the type of person that I am when things shifted out of my control and how I regained control and got back on track.
Nigga, that was a wonderful answer. Like, I ain't gonna count. That was dope. Nah, that was a wonderful answer. Nah, for sure. Yeah. Tell the people where they can find you, man. You know what I mean? Hey, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I'm about to go and bump all that shit.
Have you heard the project, cuz?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't heard the project. I ain't one of them people that's gonna lie about the shit. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie about the shit. I heard a couple of songs that Nate had sent me. So, I didn't hear the whole project though.
Check me out. It's about 20 minutes long, if that. PBJ, it's out now. It's dope. It's about
I like to meet people too, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and be here with you. 100%. I go off of vibes too. 100%. Like, cause nigga could come up here and be a complete asshole, and I'm like, bro, I ain't finna goddamn, you know what I mean? So yeah,
I think you'll like it, bro. I think it's dope.
I know I like it because I fuck with your energy though.
I appreciate it.
You know what I mean?
Touch bases back with you, like I said. Next time I see you,
you could double back, bro. Like once you come up here and get an interview, you family, bro. And I ain't just saying that shit. Like, you could hit me anytime. You got? Did she give you my number? Or?
Got you.
You just call me. Hey, bro. Like, shit, I'm trying to come up there, promote X, Y, and Z. Pull up.
I love how y'all doing things, bro.
Thank you.
Dope. This is a pleasant surprise for me, man. Y'all, the team, everything. I love how y'all do this shit.
Thank you, bro.
I like working with other people that's niggas, but I got that shit together, bro. You can be a nigga, man. You can be urban. You can be who you is, bro, and still be on time, still be organized,
Facts.
Still do all the shit that you need to do.
Facts.
That's me right there. That's that new link. Hey, find everything you need from me at Facts. I am.
Yeah, make sure y'all download that shit, and if you can buy it, buy it. Hey,
download it.
So, like, last question.
Yes.
So, okay, so the whole pre-order thing, I don't know if you ever do the pre-order and shit like that. Now, you can go to, like, the iTunes and shit, but, like, if you hit select and you buy it, They don't even, it doesn't pop up on your shit until it comes out or whatever. How does that whole pre-order shit work?
Let
Do
me
you
tell you something,
do you
bro.
push those links too?
Like it's kind of all right. So this year specifically, I was not a little bit less concerned with the money that I'm making off of it because I had an obligation to tap back in with my fans and supporters.
Dope.
But as far as like one things that one of my partner Pete's, man, he's just like, hey, look, bro, one CD sale on iTunes is worth so many freaking 100 streams on
Right.
Apple Music.
Right.
So instead of charging somebody for your merch or a CD or access to your show, tell them buy my CD right now. Right now. Show me on iTunes, you pull it up right now, that gives you access to such, such, and such. So I ain't really beating myself crazy about like what my iTunes dollar value is, what my sales is and shit like that right now. I'm at the point in my career where I need to rebuild awareness and a connection with my grassroots fan base, man. And I know I got to get into making some money. But we're going to do this thing in the right order. And right now I'm reconnecting with my fan base. And I think that's going to lead me in the right direction.
Yo, if you got like I know you got some events probably coming up with the project, just let me know. We'll come through, do some media shit.
Come through.
We're going to do the media and shit. Yeah, we'll do all of that shit. You know what I mean? Bro. But nah, hey, thank you for pulling up, dog. You the first guest of season 2, dog. Ooh. Hey, let's clap that up. Let's clap it up.
Popping it off for season 2.
Hey, man. Hey, man, it's been another episode. Vibing with Veto, Zip K. We gone.